Ever find yourself working nights, weekends, and sacrificing family time just to keep your business afloat? You're not alone. I've lived that grind myself, and so have so many other business owners. And there's something I've noticed again and again. The same grit and hustle that helped you grow your business might be the very thing that's keeping you stuck. But here's the truth: you don't need to burn out to break through. Today, I'm sharing a simple strategy that you can start using this week to free up your time and finally reclaim your nights, weekends, and headspace. It's called the 3 by 3 by 3 method. Let's dive in. Quick check in before we go any further. Have you ever found yourself answering emails at midnight or squeezing in just one more task on a weekend afternoon? Drop a thumbs up in the comments if that's you. Let's talk about why this keeps happening, even when you have a team. The thing is, you've built this business from scratch. You've worn every hat. You're used to being the go to person. And somewhere along the way, that became your default setting. Even when you can step back, it feels off. Like if you're not in the middle of everything, something's going to fall through the cracks. Here's the mindset shift I want you to hear. The same traits that got you here, that grit, sacrifice, relentless effort, they're now holding you back. Letting go isn't lazy, it's actually leadership, but it takes practice, it takes structure, and it starts with a method that actually works. Here's what I call the 3 by 3 by 3 method. It's a practical framework that helps you quickly identify what's draining your time and what you can actually do about it this week. The goal isn't perfection, it's momentum, because small strategic shifts, well, they add up fast. Step one, eliminate 3 tasks. What are you doing out of habit? Not because it truly moves the needle in your business. This is about getting ruthless with your time. Now, most of us are doing things simply because we've always done them, not because they're actually necessary. Here are some common tasks that business owners can often eliminate completely. Creating custom proposals for every new lead when a solid template would save you hours. Posting on every social media platform when only one is actually bringing in your clients. Double checking every tiny detail instead of letting done be good enough. Attending meetings that could have been done over email or maybe aren't even required at all. Ask yourself, what can I stop doing altogether? What would happen if I just didn't do it anymore? Chances are nothing bad would happen. In fact, you'd probably get your time and energy back. Step two, delegate 3 tasks. Now, this is about freeing up your brain, not just your calendar. A lot of business owners think delegation is just about handing off tasks that they don't want to do. But real delegation, it can be strategic. It's about getting work off your plate that someone else can handle so that you can focus on the work that only you can do. Let me give you some examples of tasks that are perfect candidates for delegation. Researching new tools or keeping tabs on competitor trends. Scheduling, whether it's clients, employees, or vendor calls. Customer service, responses, and follow ups. Creating first drafts of reports, presentations, or social media content. And here's the key: don't just delegate the stuff nobody wants. Delegate what keeps you from your highest value work, the strategic growth driving stuff that only you can do. If you're spending your time on tasks someone else could handle with a little training or a little context, you're not leading, you're just busy. Step three, automate 3 tasks. Now, automation doesn't have to be techie or expensive. Start with what you already use. The goal here is simple. If it's repetitive and doesn't require your unique expertise, automate it. Look for tasks like these that you're doing manually right now. Auto replies for FAQs or when you're out of the office, recurring invoices and automated payment reminders, email templates for onboarding, client follow up, or common questions, automated social media scheduling so that you're not posting manually every day. These are simple, powerful time savers that you can put in place today. And once they're set up, they keep working for you in the background. Let's pause and talk about where people often get this wrong, because I see these mistakes all the time. And they'll keep you stuck if you're not careful. Number one is delegating too much too fast. Your team gets overwhelmed and then they'll send it right back to you. Or worse, things fall through the cracks and then you lose trust in the process. Start small. Build trust and capacity before you hand off the bigger, more complex stuff. Two, only delegating the boring stuff. If you're just offloading the tasks that you hate, but keeping all the strategic work bottlenecked with you, nothing changes. You stay stuck in the weeds. Real freedom comes when you delegate work that matters, not just busy work. Number three, overthinking automation. Waiting for the perfect tool or system means that you stay stuck. You don't need fancy software or a big budget. Use what you already have. Simple beats perfect every time. Here's your move: start small, pick one thing from each category, and build that muscle. You don't have to overhaul your entire business this week, just take that first step. Here's why the 3x3 method is so effective. It's not about doing more, it's about doing less strategically. When you eliminate tasks that don't matter, delegate work that someone else can handle, and automate repetitive tasks, you're not just freeing up hours on your calendar, you're freeing up mental space. You're reducing decision fatigue, and you're finally creating room to focus on the work that actually grows your business. That's the shift. That's what it means to move from chief everything officer to leading like the business owner your company needs. This week, I challenge you to try the 3x3x3 method. Pick 3 tasks to eliminate, 3 to delegate, and 3 to automate. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to get you started. Drop a comment below and tell me what's one thing that you're ready to let go of this week. And if you're ready for more tips for how to take back your time and have more freedom in your life, download my 40-hour Freedom Fast Track. You can find the link below. You've built this business with hustle, and now it's time to scale with strategy. This week, start the 3x3x3 method. And in my next video, I'll show you what the most successful CEOs do differently, why they don't work weekends, and how you can apply the same lessons to finally stop working around the clock. See you next time.